Welcome to LinguaWire English A1. Today, we have two stories. One about Jill Biden's worry during a debate, and one about Australia taking legal action against a big company. Please join us to practice English every day with the latest episode. For transcripts and quizzes, visit LinguaWire.com. I am here with Sarah, a LinguaWire reporter who follows world news. Sarah, what happened with Jill Biden and the debate?
Hello, Daniel. Jill Biden said she was very scared during a debate in 2024. She thought her husband, Joe Biden, was having a stroke.
A stroke is a serious health problem, right? Why did she think that?
Yes, a stroke is very serious. Jill said Joe Biden looked very strange and slow during the debate. She had never seen him like that before.
Was this debate important for the election?
Yes, it was very important. Joe Biden was the president and wanted to stay president. He talked with Donald Trump, who wanted to be president again.
Did Joe Biden continue to try to be president after this debate?
No, after the debate, many people in his party were worried. Joe Biden decided to stop trying to be president. He gave his support to Kamala Harris.
How did Jill Biden help her husband during this time?
Jill has been with Joe Biden for many years. She is one of his closest helpers. She helped him decide to stop trying to be president.
Did Joe Biden say why he had a hard time in the debate?
Not really. Jill said she does not know what happened during the debate. It was a surprise for everyone.
When will people hear more from Jill Biden about this?
Jill Biden will talk more in an interview on Sunday with CBS News.
Thank you, Sarah. This story shows how hard and stressful elections can be.
Yes, Daniel. It is a moment many people will remember.
Now I am with Emily, a LinguaWire reporter who knows about the environment and law. Emily, what is happening in Australia with the company 3M?
Hello, Daniel. Australia is taking legal action against the company 3M for a lot of money. The government says 3M's chemicals made the land dirty at many places.
What kind of chemicals are these?
They are called PFAS, or forever chemicals. These chemicals do not go away in nature. They are in firefighting foam used at defense bases.
Why is this a problem for Australia?
The chemicals can hurt the environment and people's health. The government says 3M did not tell the truth about the chemicals.
How much money is Australia asking for?
Australia wants 2 billion Australian dollars. This is the biggest legal case the government has ever made.
What does 3M say about this?
3M says they stopped selling the foam in Australia 20 years ago. They also say they never made PFAS in Australia.
How does the government want to use the money if they win?
The government wants to pay for cleaning the land and water at 28 defense sites. They say it already cost a lot of money.
Are these chemicals used in other things too?
Yes, PFAS are in many products like phones, clothes, and cooking pans, but they can stay in the body and nature for a long time.
Has 3M stopped using these chemicals everywhere?
In 2022, 3M said it would stop making and using PFAS because of health worries.
Thank you, Emily. This story shows how important it is to protect the environment.
Yes, Daniel, it is a big issue for many countries.
Let's look at some useful words from today's stories. First, from the story about Australia and 3M, we have 3 words about the environment. The first word is chemical. A chemical is a substance used in products or found in nature. In the story, PFAS are chemicals in firefighting foam. For example, the school uses safe chemicals for cleaning. The second word is pollution. Pollution means dirt or harmful things in the air, water, or land. The story said the chemicals caused pollution at defense sites. For example, we must stop pollution to keep the river clean. The third word is clean. To clean means to take away dirt or bad things. The government wants money to clean the land and water. For example, please clean your room before dinner. Now, for a phrase from the story about Jill Biden. The phrase is to step down. It means to stop doing a job or a role, often in politics. Joe Biden stepped down as a candidate after the debate. We use to step down when someone leaves an important position. For example, the manager will step down next month, or she stepped down because she was tired. This phrase helps us talk about leaving jobs or roles clearly and simply. That is all for today's language recap. Follow LinguaWire for the latest daily episode and build your daily language habit with us.